scene. Yes. Wow, I waited just long enough.
Do you mind if I ask what you're filming for?
Oh, I'm just doing a little news story. I'm a journalist.
Okay, all right.
That's all.
You work for any specific company?
No, I'm just independent.
Okay. Do you have any ID on you or anything?
Oh, no.
Okay. What's your first and last name?
Oh, I'm not going to ID. I'm just out here filming, dude.
I'm sorry?
I'm not going to ID. I'm just out here filming.
You're not in any trouble.
I know,
okay.
I know. That's why I'm not going to ID.
So,
are you detaining me here?
Technically, you're not free to go. Okay,
so I am detained. Okay.
We're called out here for a legitimate reason. Okay.
It doesn't matter.
We're allowed. It does matter. We're allowed to identify who you are.
So if someone's riding a bicycle and someone calls on them, you can just stop them and ID them because someone called on them.
Yeah.
Welcome back. In July of 2020, independent journalist Deleware Defender was gathering B-roll footage of Merk Pharmaceuticals' facility from an easement in Millsboro, Delaware. Off camera, he was approached by security and told he couldn't film the facility. They ended up calling the police on him for a lawful activity. The video picks up just before he was about to leave.
Yes. Wow, I waited just long enough. Oh, what's up, man?
Now, Officer Milliner from the Millsboro, Delaware Police Department arrives on the scene. What y'all are about to witness is one of the dumbest cops I've ever seen. This idiot thinks he gets to identify anyone he comes into contact with, solely because he got a call, without any reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime.
And we have police on scene. Perfect.
Hey, sir, how are you?
What's going on, man? I didn't think you guys were coming out. It took a while.
Yeah.
It's all good.
They called. The security called.
Yeah, I told him. He just told me not to film. I told him I'm not on your property, so...
Do you mind if I ask what you're filming for?
Oh, I'm just doing a little news story. I'm a journalist.
Okay, all right.
That's all.
Do you work for any specific company?
No, I'm just independent.
Okay. Do you have any ID on you or anything?
Oh, no.
Okay. What's your first and last name?
Oh, I'm not going to ID. I'm just out here filming, dude.
I'm sorry?
I'm not going to ID. I'm just out here filming.
Okay.
On public property. I'm not trespassing.
Hold on. Okay. You're not in any trouble.
I know,
okay.
I know. That's why I'm not going to ID. Because I'm not in any trouble. Exactly. That's
you don't have to be in trouble for me to ID you, though. Okay?
Well, that's what Title 11, 1902 says in Delaware. You know, you need to have some kind of crime that you suspect me of, and you just said I'm not in any trouble. So you just lost that whole get my ID thing by saying that.
Okay.
Sorry, bud.
What Delaware Defender is referring to is Title 11, 1902, questioning and detaining suspects. A peace officer may stop any person abroad or in a public space who the officer has reasonable ground to suspect is committing, has committed, or is about to commit a crime, and may demand that person's name, address, business abroad, or destination. When Officer Milliner tells Delaware Defender that he doesn't have to be in any trouble to be identified, he has no clue what he's talking about. I swear, who trains these idiots on basic ID laws? Let's get back to it.
I'm sorry.
I don't want to do the whole...
I know, I don't want to talk to you at all. Are you detaining me here?
Technically, you're not free to go. Okay,
so I am detained. Okay.
All right, so like I said, the security office called. They were just concerned because you were videoing. That's all, okay?
I thought you were law enforcement, not feelings enforcement out here. You know, their feelings don't trump what I can do.
I can't hear you, I'm sorry.
Their feelings don't trump what I can do. You're not feelings enforcement, you're law enforcement.
Okay.
The law says I can video from public property.
I understand that. I'm not disputing that. I'm not disputing that, okay?
Perfect.
But I am allowed to verify who you are. Just make sure you don't have any warrants or anything like that, okay?
Officer Milliner doubles down on his ignorance of the law. Just because he got a call about lawful activity doesn't give him the justification to get Delaware Defender's identification or to run him for warrants, which soon Delaware Defender will tell him and a supervisor in a minute, who arrives on the scene in just a moment. Delaware Defender is about to expose these cops for the idiots that they are. Let's keep going.
I'm not going to do that. So.
Okay, well...
If we need to escalate it, that's fine. If you want to get a supervisor, I'll wait.
Okay,
I got no
my
problem
supervisor's actually on his way. I'll let you talk to him a little bit more. So, Is there any reason why you don't want to provide any identification?
I want to be anonymous. That's the whole point.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
That's all it is. I'm just trying to do a news story. I'm an investigative news journalist. If I tell everybody who I am, what I'm doing, everybody gonna know. What's the point of coming out here? You know, you gotta come out to the source. They got a lot. They just got approved for like a COVID, vaccine. I'm just working on a little news story about it. I don't see why y'all need to heart me for who I am and what I'm doing.
No one's harping you. It's part of our job. We ID people when we get called to complaints.
I know, but I'm just engaged in free press out here.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
So you can be as cooperative as you want, but at the end of the day, we're still allowed to ID you. That's all.
That's fine. Well, at this point, you said I'm detained, so I'm just not going to speak anymore at this point.
Okay.
A supervisor, Sergeant Dufour, arrives on the scene.
What's up, buddy?
What's up, man?
We just got called here from the guard check.
Yeah, that's cool. I know. I told him to. He's hollering at me not to film, so I told him I'm not on your property. There's nothing you can do about it. I called the police. They'll tell you the same thing. So I was hoping you'd come out here and educate him and tell me to have a nice day, but your officer here is harping me for my ID.
Oh.
So I'm not real happy about it. So I don't know what you want to do about it. You said you're the supervisor.
Yep. So, look, we're obviously not trying to give you a hard time about the whole situation.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to keep doing my job out here. I'm out here doing a job.
I understand.
I don't want to be held up any longer. So
I understand.
I said I'm
but,
detained, so.
But, well, you technically are right now. I just need your ID.
Okay. Well, I don't have it on me. I'm not going to give anything. I'm not.
Okay, so I'm just going to try to explain something to you.
That's fine. I just told you.
You giving us your info, we're not going to give it out to anybody, okay?
It's you he doesn't want to give his name to because he hasn't committed any crimes. The Fourth Amendment means absolutely nothing to these guys, even though they swore an oath to preserve, protect, and defend it. Nice try.
This whole incident is documented.
Matter.
Would you just listen to me for once?
I don't want to listen to you. I want to be free on my way to do what I want to do.
You
I'm
can
just out
still
here
be if you let us do our job, though.
That's all I'm doing.
You can still be if you let us do our job, though. This is preventing you from doing what you want to do, though. So we could be out of your hair if you gave us your ID.
I want to turn around and go back to what I was doing.
Okay, that's fair. So do we.
I'm not stopping you guys. I'm not detaining you.
So much like you want us to educate the other individual, we're going to.
That's great.
Now's the time for us to educate you. Okay.
Woo, okay. Let's hear it, man. Let's hear it. All right.
So when it comes to
this is a good one. This is a good one.
So when it comes to stopping somebody, right? Suspicious
Title
person.
11, 1902. I know the code. So I know the code verbatim.
So are you aware of the basic things that you have to provide a police officer when they?
Well, they said when you either have to think I'm committing, I'm about to commit, or I have committed a crime. He's already told me I've done nothing wrong. So you don't have that. So I have no obligation to give you anything. That's the problem here, is you have no suspicion of me breaking any laws. He's already stated that on camera.
Yeah.
So there's no need to go push any further with this. You guys are escalating this and trying to violate my rights of my Fourth Amendment to get my ID and trying to tell me you have to get my ID. You don't have to get my ID unless I'm breaking the law. That's how it works.
Okay.
So if we're gonna keep doing this, that's fine. I'm not gonna ID. So where do you want to go from here?
Well, obviously we would really enjoy a consensual conversation about that, but
it's already gone too far. We're detained at this point. It's not no longer consensual. So I don't know what to tell you, man.
Do you have any active warrants or anything like that?
I have nothing. Yeah.
So then all we have to do is verify that and you'll be on your way.
That's great. It's great, but I'm not going to help you do that. If you want to figure that out, I'm not going to help you with your investigation.
You would want to prolong this.
Well, it's just looking better and better. This is terrible. I do this all over Delaware. Most people don't even come out and talk to me. They just leave me alone. You guys are out here harping for my ID.
I can't speak for your other instances or whatever.
We
were called out here for a legitimate reason, okay?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter. We're allowed to identify who you are.
So if someone's riding a bicycle and someone calls on him, you can just stop them and ID him because someone called on him?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. What's your name and badge number, sir? DS Milliner? Yep. What's your badge number?
1088.
Woo! Man, this is great stuff. You can just stop anybody and ID me. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. You can just stop and ID anybody you want because you got a call. That sounds pretty terrible.
But
you guys think that way.
I'll call him.
Are you his supervisor? Are you his direct supervisor?
Well, basically I'm the ranking person.
What's your name, sir?
Dufour.
Dufour.
Yes, sir. Look.
Wow. It's a good one.
What?
I don't know why we're still here. I told you exactly what I'm doing. I'm a journalist. I'm gathering content. I'm on public property. I've never entered their property once. I'm not trespassing. I'm not loitering. I'm breaking no laws. Why are we still here? You're law enforcement.
That's true.
Let's enforce the law here.
So look, I'm just talking to you, man.
I don't want to talk anymore. I already told you that. I want to go back to doing my job. Like you guys should be going back to, there's two of you here not doing anything. You're harassing a law-abiding citizen right now. Okay. I'm not breaking any laws. We already established that.
So you never stepped foot on their property?
Never once. I've been filming the whole time. 2 cameras now.
Do you know why he called specifically?
He came out to me
Yeah.
and told me I can't film, and then he went back in there. I guess he called somebody, and then he came back out again and said I can't film. I said, dude, I don't want to argue with you. I said, I'm not going on your property. I haven't been on it. I'm not on it. This is public. This is the police's job. Call them, because you can't enforce anything on public. I said, if you don't like it, then call them. And I didn't know if you did or not. It's been a while since I said that. I was getting ready to leave.
Okay.
That's why I was going back here once more to get some shots, and I was about out of here. And I was like, holy shit, they showed up finally.
Yep.
I didn't want you chasing me around, so I was kind of waiting for you, you know? I didn't want to just run away. I'm not hiding anything. That's what I'm trying to say.
So you wanted us to come out here? Is that what
Not
you're
really, but when he said that, I wanted to wait for you guys to come. I'm not going to, like, be around town and have you guys chasing after me.
Someone at the police station took the phone call,
Yeah,
and
it's
we just
great.
responded out here. So.
Well, I mean, when you get out here, you see that, hey, some guy's just taking pictures in public. He's good to go. He's not doing anything wrong. He's turning around. You don't even have to come talk. I get it if you want to. That's great. I don't mind you coming and talking. And I tell you what I'm doing, but as soon as we try to escalate to, oh, we're going to get your ID, it becomes an issue.
If you remember earlier, the cops told Delaware Defender that they were going to educate the security guard. Then they were going to educate him. In turn, Delaware Defender is educating these two knuckleheads on his rights as he stands on them like a champ. When cops can't bully you into giving up your rights, this is the outcome. They end up looking like uneducated idiots that they are on camera.
I asked for one.
Okay, I'm not going to... That's fine, dude. You
So
told
we
me you
don't
had
have to
the
play
right...
the semantics game. That's what you're doing.
That's fine. We'll play it back, man. That's fine.
Here's the deal. Obviously,
Not semantics. That's what was said.
here's the deal. Can I just call you friend since you don't want to give
Yeah,
me
that's
your name?
fine. It's cool.
So here's the deal, friend. Obviously, since in just conversation, we've been able to articulate that obviously no crimes have occurred, okay? You're correct, okay? We don't need to push the envelope any further,
Bam.
okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
So
ready.
you're not detained. We're just having consensual conversation, okay?
All right, that's fine, man.
All right, look. Obviously, we're not out here to give you a hard time. We're genuinely not,
I get it, yeah.
okay? The only reason we were out here is because we're called out here, okay?
Yeah.
They don't know what's going on. There's a lot of weird stuff going on in the world. They don't
get
know.
it.
He's
I get
sitting
it,
in a
man.
he's
I
sitting in a
understand
shack.
it's strange. I get it.
He's sitting in a shack and he sees some dude with cool equipment walking around and he's probably like, what in the heck is going
Yeah,
on?
I get it. Yeah, but they're a big company. They got a lot. They got a lot going on. So a lot of people want to know about it. I'm just out here getting pictures of signs so I can put them in like a story or something like that. Getting videos. If I see if they have any cars with the labels on them, something like that. So I'm just out here trying to get some shots.
More power to you.
That's all, man.
Okay, look, just be careful, okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I don't mind when they go. I'd rather you guys come out here and educate them. That way, if it goes away, they can go back to doing their job. I can go back to doing my job. Everybody's cool, you know? So when they come out here saying something, that's why I tell them, call the police. That's fine. I don't mind dealing with you guys. I hope most people come out and they tell them what's going on. Hey, he's allowed to do it. Don't worry about it. And that's the end of the day. Have a nice day. That's what I look for. I don't, you know, there's no need for my name. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Okay. Well, look, at the end of the day, I agree with you. Okay, I do, and that's why I'm not
That's
pushing
because
this
it's the
on.
law, though. That's why. All right.
I'm not disagreeing with you. So, obviously, there's nothing that we can articulate that's going on.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I hope not.
So, look, friends, since again I don't know your
Yes,
name,
sir.
okay, I wish you nothing but the best.
I appreciate
okay?
it.
Now, obviously, in the future, if somebody were to call and there was something that we could articulate, we would definitely need your ID. Okay?
I got you. That's why I don't do that. So I know what I'm doing. I'm out here. I stay on public. I got it, man.
Be careful.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Appreciate it. You guys have a nice night.
You too. Be careful, all right?
Mm-hmm. Car number 211-440-8403 on the supervisor car.
After Officer Milliner and Sergeant Dufour failed to violate Delaware Defender's rights, which they swore an oath to uphold, protect, and defend, they both took the drive of shame. They took an L and kicked rocks. Shout out to Delaware Defender for standing up for his rights. Thanks for watching, know your rights, and always record the police.
Yeah. Bring you home. Yeah, come on.